Few stories have captivated the human imagination like the Book of Exodus. This ancient tale, filled with drama, miracles, and profound lessons, has been passed down through generations, each retelling adding layers of meaning and significance. It is a cornerstone of religious and cultural identity for many, a narrative that transcends time and place, a tale of oppression, liberation, and divine intervention. It has resonated across cultures and millennia. The story begins in the land of Egypt, where the Israelites are enslaved and subjected to brutal labor. Their cries for freedom reach the heavens, and a divine plan is set into motion. Moses, a man of humble beginnings, is chosen to lead his people out of bondage. The Exodus story is not merely an ancient narrative, it's a timeless testament to the human spirit's resilience and the enduring power of faith. As the Israelites embark on their arduous journey through the desert, they face numerous challenges and hardships. Yet their unwavering faith and determination propel them forward, guided by the promise of a better future. This epic journey of the Israelites from slavery to freedom has inspired countless individuals and movements throughout history. The parting of the Red Sea, a miraculous event that allowed the Israelites to escape their pursuers, symbolizes the triumph of hope over despair. It is a powerful reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always a path to liberation. It speaks to the universal longing for liberation and the belief in a power greater than ourselves. The story of Exodus is not confined to a single era or people. It resonates with anyone who has ever yearned for freedom and justice. It is a call to action, urging us to break the chains of oppression and strive for a world where all can live in dignity and peace. From the American Revolution to the Indian independence movement, the Exodus story has served as a beacon of hope for those yearning for a better tomorrow. Its themes of perseverance, faith, and the quest for justice continue to inspire and guide us. As we reflect on this timeless tale, we are reminded of the enduring power of the human spirit and the boundless possibilities that lie ahead when we unite in pursuit of a common goal. At the heart of this extraordinary narrative stands Moses, a leader chosen by God to confront the mighty Pharaoh and lead his people to freedom. Born into a time when the Israelites were enslaved in Egypt, Moses' life was marked by divine intervention from the very beginning. Hidden among the reeds to escape Pharaoh's decree to kill all newborn Hebrew boys, Moses was discovered by Pharaoh's daughter and raised in the opulence of the Egyptian court. However, his true heritage and destiny awaited him. When God called upon Moses to liberate his people, Egypt was struck by a series of devastating plagues. These plagues were not mere natural disasters, they were divine demonstrations of power meant to break Pharaoh's stubborn resistance and reveal the might of the one true God. Each plague escalated in intensity, from the Nile turning to blood to the death of the firstborn. These calamities brought Egypt to its knees, forcing Pharaoh to finally relent and let the Israelites go. The Israelites' exodus from Egypt culminated in a miraculous event, the parting of the Red Sea. With Pharaoh's army in hot pursuit, Moses, guided by God, stretched out his hand over the sea. The waters parted, creating a dry path for the Israelites to cross to safety. As the Israelites reached the other side, the sea closed in on the pursuing Egyptian army, swallowing them whole. This awe-inspiring event solidified the Israelites' faith in God and their leader Moses. The covenant and the commandments. After their miraculous escape from the clutches of Pharaoh, the Israelites embarked on a long and arduous journey through the desert. Their destination was Mount Sinai, a place of great significance and divine encounter. It was here, amidst the rugged and imposing landscape, that Moses ascended the mountain to meet with God. In a moment of profound revelation, he received the 10 Commandments inscribed on stone tablets by the very hand of God. This event marked a pivotal moment in the Exodus story, establishing a sacred covenant between God and his chosen people, the Israelites. The commandments were not just laws, they were a divine blueprint for living a life of righteousness and justice. The Ten Commandments were not merely a set of rules, they were a blueprint for, a just and moral society. They provided a foundation for ethical behavior and social justice, guiding the Israelites in their daily lives and interactions. These commandments covered a wide range of ethical and social conduct, addressing issues such as honesty, integrity, and respect for others. They emphasized the importance of worshiping only one God, honoring one's parents, and refraining from acts of theft, murder, and deceit. The commandments also underscored the significance of community and family, promoting values that fostered unity and harmony among the Israelites. They were a constant reminder of the covenant between God and His people, a testament to their unique relationship and divine mission. They formed the bedrock of the Israelites' legal and religious system, shaping their identity and relationship with God. The commandments were not just historical artifacts, they were living principles that continued to influence the moral and spiritual fabric of the community. Through the commandments, the Israelites were reminded of their duty to uphold justice, compassion, and faithfulness. These divine laws were a source of strength and guidance, helping them navigate the challenges of life and maintain their covenant with God. A moral compass for mankind. The significance of the Ten Commandments extends far beyond the Israelites. They have become a cornerstone of Western civilization, influencing legal systems, ethical codes, and moral values across the globe. The principles enshrined in these commandments resonate with people from all walks of life. The Ten Commandments' emphasis on justice, compassion, and respect for human life continues to inspire and guide us today. They serve as a reminder of our shared humanity and the importance of building a just and equitable society. Wandering in the wilderness. Following the revelation at Mount Sinai, the Israelites embarked on a 40-year journey through the wilderness. This period tested their faith and resilience as they faced numerous challenges, from hunger and thirst to internal divisions and external threats. Despite the hardships, the wilderness journey served as a crucible, forging the Israelites into a nation. They learned to rely on God's provision and guidance, developing a deep sense of community and shared purpose. A new home, a new beginning. Finally, after 40 years of wandering, the Israelites reached the Promised Land, a land flowing with milk and honey. This marked the culmination of their epic journey, a testament to God's faithfulness and the fulfillment of His promise to Abraham. Under the leadership of Joshua, Moses' successor, the Israelites conquered the land and established a new society based on the laws and principles they had received at Mount Sinai. The Exodus story, from slavery to freedom, culminated in the birth of a nation. An enduring legacy. The book of Exodus is more than just a historical account, it's a timeless narrative that continues to captivate and inspire us today. This ancient text, filled with rich stories and profound lessons, has been passed down through generations, influencing countless lives and cultures. Its impact is not confined to the past. It continues to shape our present and guide our future. Its themes of oppression, liberation, faith, and the pursuit of justice resonate deeply with the human experience. These universal themes are as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. The struggles and triumphs depicted in Exodus mirror the challenges we face in our own lives, reminding us of the enduring power of resilience and hope. The story of Exodus challenges us to reflect on our own lives and the world around us. It invites us to consider our own journeys, our own battles against oppression, and our own quests for freedom. As we read and reflect, we are encouraged to draw parallels between the ancient narrative and our contemporary struggles. It calls us to fight against injustice, stand up for the oppressed, and never lose sight of hope, even in the darkest of times. The story of Exodus is a powerful reminder that no matter how dire the circumstances, there is always a path to liberation and a reason to hope. It inspires us to be courageous, to stand up for what is right, and to support those who are marginalized and oppressed. I encourage you to delve deeper into this epic tale and discover its timeless message for yourself. By engaging with the story of Exodus, we can gain a deeper understanding of our own lives and the world around us. We can find inspiration in its lessons and strength in its message of hope and resilience. So take the time to explore this enduring legacy and let it guide you on your own journey. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more epic journeys.